Everyone, it's Yvonne here to do your What's Cracking reading. Firstly, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If you're new on board, welcome. And if you've been with me for a while, you know how much I appreciate your loyalty and sticking with me, even though I've been a little bit, I don't want to say, I don't know, off the grid for the last few months. All right, we're going to do the What's Cracking reading, and the Leo reading will be done this morning as well for those of you waiting for a Leo reading. We'll also be pulling obviously a card from the Wisdom of the Oracle as well. If you are after personal readings with me, and I note that a lot of people have been waiting for me to get back on board, you can contact me through the AussieGoddess@gmail.com. Just to give you a heads up, I will be putting my prices up. I haven't done it for the last probably 3, maybe even close to 4 years, so I'm a little behind the 8 ball on that too. So I will be increasing my prices from I'll probably do it towards the end of the month. So if you want a reading at the old prices, get on board now. All right, I think that's everything. Please be wary of scammers. Please be wary of people pretending to be me. Remember, I will never solicit you for a reading. I will never ask you to come to me for a reading. You do that. You use your own intuition and you pick the reader you want. And it may not necessarily be me. So that's all your choice. I do not make the choice for you. So if somebody approaches you for a reading, 100% sure it's not me. All right. Let's see where we're going today. Oh, how beautiful. We have the season of Leo. We have the sun coming through, which is the card of Leo, and I'm about to do a Leo reading. So I almost want to say very important when we see those sort of combinations. So if you're a Leo, this reading may resonate with you. For me, the sun is a beautiful card. It sort of talks about, in its way, rebirth. It talks about like having complete happiness, but getting back to that childlike happiness where you were carefree, you didn't have anything to worry about. The sun is the best card in the deck, and it shines light on everything else. So when it comes up in a reading, it takes away a little bit from any heaviness of the rest of the reading. So there's always like an out or a door open or a window open there. It is a very warm card. It only has the one meaning as far as I see, and the only way that changes is if it comes out in reverse, which means it's still the same, but it may be a little bit longer than expected, or it may take a little while to come around. But beautiful card. Now really it's quite interesting how right behind that we have the Seven of Swords, which for me has lots of meanings. So the Seven of Swords can mean that there is some sort of deceit or something going on that you're not privy to at this time. This tells me you're about to find something out. So for me, that this is about shining light on something that you're unsure about or you don't have an answer to. The Seven of Swords can talk about somebody lying to you. It can talk about somebody doing the wrong thing to you. It can talk about stealing. It can talk about stealing, taking away from you, whatever, but it has a broad amount of meaning. I've seen this reading come up in this card come up in a very positive way when somebody has had to escape a domestic violence situation. So it sort of has a lot of deeper meanings to it. But stealing away in the middle of the night, it also represents stealing intellectual property. Whatever it is, it's definitely coming up behind the sun, and then in between the 10. Oh my goodness, and have a look at that. This is very, very interesting energy right here. So what we have is a situation that looked like it was going to be incredibly good, and you may have been feeling on top of it thinking, wow, this is going to be, you know, just a fabulous situation, everything's going the right way, looking amazing, very happy with it, possibly a relationship here, but I feel like somehow or another somebody's not being completely upfront with you. Now it may be that there's a reason for that. Whether there's a good reason or not would depend on the situation, but there is a very strong feeling here that somebody is not being completely truthful with you or not being honest with you. And I feel like even though you're feeling that everything is really good, the truth will come. All right. So ultimately, the Ace of Swords is here. That's why I thought I'd check the next card. The truth will come. But it may be that somebody's not being completely upfront. It makes me feel like that energy of you've met someone, you've got a really big crush on them, things are going really well, you're getting on incredibly well, then you find out they've got a partner or a girlfriend or they're in another situation. That's what I'm feeling here. But whatever it is, the truth will come to the forefront. Okay, let's do the reading. Okay, nice. I have the Ace of Wands coming through. So there is a brand new beginning here with the Ace of Swords as well. And maybe this person is considering whether to move away from that person they were with, or maybe they are ready to speak up and say they haven't told you the full truth. Maybe it's just information that's coming to hand here that will help you move past that Seven of Swords energy. So it could be a really sort of inadvertent thing. But somehow or another, it feels to me like something is just, I almost want to say it's like a thorn in your side. It's like one thing is really standing in the way of having a complete happy moment. So let's see where we're going. All right, so I have the Two of Cups. So I definitely feel for some of you this is a relationship, but it might not be, oh my goodness, and you have the Ace of Cups here. All right, I'm really starting to think that Seven of Swords is an indication that perhaps somebody's told you something because they don't want you to know the truth now, and that makes me feel like they're going to ask you to marry them or something. I always talk about this situation where I could see a lot of deceit in the cards, and I said to the woman, there's somebody around you who's not been honest with you, and then later on found out he was arranging a surprise birthday party for her, and I hadn't quite picked up on that. So always take the cards with a grain of salt. I'm only reading the energies as I see them here, so if I don't quite get it right, it's only because I've missed something for somebody. To me, with the Two of Cups, the World, the Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands, something fantastic is happening here, but somebody isn't being quite truthful with you. But it may be an intentional thing. Maybe there's a proposal being made for marriage where somebody is in that Seven of Swords energy. People forget that that is a lie, but it's not a bad lie. So we do talk about white lies, and I think that there is a place for white lies if they are serving the right purpose. I don't think lying is a good thing, but I do feel that sometimes we omit the truth because we want to surprise someone. For me here, there is an engagement or a commitment coming where somebody wants to travel with you. So it's very possible that somebody could be planning a trip, especially overseas with the World card, because there's a brand new beginning coming with the Ace of Cups. I feel like this person is planning something very big and they just are not letting you know the detail. All right, let's keep going. Knight of Swords. The truth is definitely coming, so whatever it is, you will be shown. We do have the Justice card, which I really like, and the Three of Pentacles here. So there's definitely something being planned with that Three of Pentacles. And I feel like because we got the Justice card here, it might be a really good out for you. So whatever this is, I feel like it's really happy. I feel like it's an extremely happy ending. We'll just go through it and then we'll go back to the cards. There's an offer. Quite possibly you're dealing with a Pisces here, Nine of Swords, but you may be, yeah, because we have the Devil and the Nine of Swords here. So something here that somebody you're working with that Two of Cups is planning something, but I feel like somehow or another you may be looking at the worst possible scenario rather than looking at what it is this person has in play. I do feel like it's a really good thing, but I feel like because you're feeling like the person is either not telling you the truth or is evading a truth, that you're looking into it far deeper and seeing something that you may see as, I don't want to say bad, but maybe because certain things are being done, you don't trust the situation. Maybe that's what I'm feeling here. You may be dealing with a Capricorn here. Let's just get into it a little bit more. I'll see what's going on. All right, so we have a very happy situation here that's clouded by some sort of evasion or avoiding of the truth. We do have the Ten of Cups here. We have also the Four of Wands, and we have the Ace of Swords. So I'm feeling for some of you here, it may be somebody that's proposing something. It may be somebody that you are in a relationship or not in a relationship with that wants to take you on holidays and maybe planning a holiday or a trip away. For others of you here, especially if you're not in a relationship, you're going to meet someone here that's going to sweep you off your feet. But you will be wondering what they're planning. Maybe the idea of the Seven of Swords may also be that they're not telling you the truth about how they're feeling, because they too may be feeling this incredible happiness but not wanting to share with you until they know you feel the same. All right, what was that card? Temperance, divine timing. Whatever is happening here the truth will come out regardless of what is going on. I do note that there are 3 aces in this reading, which for me is brand new beginnings. I also love that we have the Justice card right in the middle of the deck, because to me it sounds like things are just going the way they should. Maybe somebody has been behind the scenes going through some sort of divorce or settlement, and maybe that has come to a close and they want to let you know that they can move forward now with a commitment to you. Let's just put some more cards on it. I just want to have a look at this Devil energy. All right, the Strength cards come out, which is another Leo card, with the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Swords. Okay, so the best advice I can give you at this time, if this reading is resonating with you and you are, dealing with somebody that you're worried that they may be doing something, they're not being truthful with you, that things aren't on the up and up, I would say to you, you're going to find out very soon. I feel like this Four of Swords is within the next 4 days to 4 weeks. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Strength card here, I feel like this person is just waiting for the right time. So there's some sort of surprise coming, but you may be seeing it as a missing of information, or you may be thinking this person's being dishonest, which in fact they are, but I feel like it's because they're trying to surprise you with something. I do feel this person has a great deal of love for you with the Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands. This is a person who wants a future. Three of Pentacles tells me they want a commitment, especially with the Two of Cups. So hang in there. Pisces, Capricorn energy coming through quite strongly. But there is a few other signs here as well, so don't hang too much on those. All right, let's read you an oracle card. Oh, those two want to come out. So let's have a look. Oh, look at this. Deep knowing and the thinker. All right, so without looking at the book, I would say to you here, because you have deep knowing and the thinker, maybe you are overthinking this. Whatever it is, maybe you are overthinking it. Maybe you're looking for ulterior motives. But I feel like with that deep knowing, you probably are feeling in your gut that this person is being maybe dishonest with you, but I don't feel that you are feeling really flawed by that, but you're curious. Whatever it is going on here, as I said, maybe they've sort of said little things to you that you haven't really seen. So maybe have a look at what has been happening along the way. Like, for example, somebody could say to you, have you got any plans for August? And you don't think any more of it, but that might be what they're doing or planning. Or they may ask you like little things along the way without being too obvious. But I definitely feel this is a really good thing. I definitely feel, let me just have a look at the book. I just want to have a double check of that. 43 and 44. Fours are always my number. 44, strategy, being analytical and logical. So I feel like here with that thinker card, it's asking you to look at things from a logical perspective. Maybe your person's never stepped a foot out of line and it just seems out of character for them, for example. 43 is about intuition, listening to the oracle within, empathy and hypersensitivity. So I do feel here with the deep knowing card that you probably realize that this person isn't a dishonest person, but maybe they're just acting out of character a little bit. I would say to you, you're going to find out in the next 4 of time, which for me feels quite close. So I would say to you 4 days to 4 weeks, this will come to the forefront. Maybe they will finally ask you. Hang in there. Thank you.